Hello YouTube, Couch Potato here. For the last few days I was playing Diablo 4 Season 8 PTR, and I would like to share with you some of my findings. Let's start with the start. As Blizzard said in the campfire chat, they want to make the leveling process slower. According to them, average leveling time to 60 in Season 7 was 9 hours. And they want this number be around 17, so like twice as much. I did that. I tested few characters. I leveled them from 0 to 60 in a few different ways, and I need to say that it's not that bad, depending which leveling method you will choose. So for example, in Season 7, best leveling method was seasonal activity. Yeah, you drop into those witch power areas, do a bunch of whisper caches, kill a lot of monsters, good density, and you will level in no time. Season 8 seasonal activity, it's not that good. Density is not that good, and the speed is not that good. You can do Hell Tides, as we did for a number of seasons, and it's a valid strategy. Problem with that is it's quite slow. Quite slow meaning I spend around 6 hours. So not 17, 6, but still. 6 hours to reach level 60, in my opinion, is, well, a lot. But we have better strategy this season, and this is doing the Vessel of Hatred campaign. Campaign is very fast, you will do that in like hour and a half, 2 hours. And at the end of the campaign, you will be around level 40. After that, all you need to do is just strongholds, and also you can do this new post-campaign quest called Deeds of the Champion, which will give you a bunch of XP. Just to be clear, you should do all those activities on normal difficulty. There is no need to go higher, because the actual XP will come not from killing monsters, but from actually quest rewards. So each time you return a quest, you will give a huge chunk of XP. Same with strongholds. It doesn't matter which difficulty of stronghold you will do, the amount of XP at the end, when you complete the stronghold, will be the same. That's why you do that on normal, to go as fast as possible and to collect all that nice XP. When I did this way, I managed to level my character to level 60 in about 4 hours. So, quite faster than Hell Tides. Also, when you're doing the campaign, you will have quite some guaranteed legendaries and even runes, which might be super good for your character, because drop rate of legendaries definitely is lower. So up to level 10 I got nothing in Hell Tides. I got one during the campaign, and so on and so forth. So after level 30, you will get quite a good amount of legendaries. But up to that level, yeah, it's difficult. So pretty much that's it. I would say the strategy is to reach level 60 as fast as possible, doing the Vessel of Hatred campaign. Why you should do that? Because Season 8, new season theme, which is boss powers. Those ones, yeah, a lot of them. And the majority of those powers can be unlocked only from the Torment. Or should I say maybe not the majority, but the best ones. Yeah, Torment, what about world bosses? Okay, so world bosses can be unlocked on any level. But everything else, so every other boss, Torment level. And the thing is that those powers are incredibly powerful. They are super good. At some level, they are build defining, so without them your build will do 0 damage. And that's the whole idea. You want to reach Torment 1 as fast as possible to start doing some stuff to unlock those powers. That's why I suggest you not to waste your time on leveling. You technically can do those blue ones on any level, just do the seasonal activities, but in my opinion it was not worth doing. So again, XP gain is low, and power itself, they might be good, but come on, on level 20, I mean not level 20 power, but level 20 character and level 1 power, you will not get that amount of power. Maybe this one is exceptional, Cinera's Flames, if you use it as a main power, After using the mobility skill, it burns everything around for quite amount of damage. And for example, Barb with Lunging Strike, which is basic skill, yeah, zero worries about resources. Just because you're using a basic skill, you will burn everything around. That might be useful, but otherwise, yeah, not that much. Okay, so leveling is not bad. Good. Boss powers are super good. Let me show you how good they actually are. So let's go to some boss that are easy to reach, and let's try to kill it with power and without. Yes, this is PTR, so now my character has all the Mythic uniques, fully masterworked, though some of the stats are not fully maxed out. But I want to show you how it looks like with the boss. So I will kill Varshan using only my Incinerate power, I will not use any buffs. So I just start to incinerate, and with billions, tens of billions of damage, and bam, he's dead. So Torment 4, Varshan, no problem whatsoever. Okay, so now let me kill the same Varshan, but I will remove my main power, which is Andariel ones. This, by the way, I believe is the strongest power of the season. The burning damage, the scaling of the damage, is incredible. So as a modifier, it gives me 40 multiplier for my damage over time, but also it gives a huge chunk for whatever damage I'm doing to all the burning enemies. So now I will do the same, just on assigning one power. So killing Varshan, no buffs, just incinerate. And I'm doing 0 damage. Well, it's not 0, but it's close to that, yeah? I killed the trash, no problems here. But without my actual power, I wouldn't be able to do Torment 4. So this is definitely something that you can call build defining. So those powers are incredible, and from that point of view, seasonal theme is good. Otherwise, I think a Blizzard is a little bit lazy. Come on, boss powers, okay, nice, those are cool powers, but it's absolutely the same as like witch powers in season 7. Yeah, it's different stuff that they are doing, but it's absolutely the same process. You have the same window, you unlock those powers doing some activities, then you upgrade those powers doing some activities. It's a little bit boring. Blizzard, please add some more activities to do. Otherwise, people will not play the game. Now, speaking about the seasonal theme, which is bosses, new change is incredible. Now it costs you nothing to summon the boss. So when I summon the boss, I spend 0 materials. I need to spend materials to open the chest if I want to receive the reward. So this is incredibly good because now I can test myself. Can I actually kill that boss? And if I kill, perfect, then I can spend the materials. Unfortunately, I lack the materials, so I will be not able to open this chest. So yeah, boss powers are really good. So we will definitely see some new builds. So for example, here I am doing Incinerate, and Incinerate doing incredibly well. Yeah, I have all the Mythic uniques and full Masterworks, but as you see, I'm just dominating T4. And T4, by the way, it's much more difficult. Overall game became much more difficult than in previous season. Bosses itself, now they have unskippable mechanics. Not all of the bosses, but Lilith, Duriel, Andariel, and new Harbinger of Hatred, they can't be one-shotted. You must go through all of their mechanics. So if I am doing Lilith on Torment 1, for example, yeah, I'm fully dominating, and I would go doing Lilith on Torment 1, she like heal herself. It's impossible to one-shot her. So yeah, if you like to one-shot everything and don't like to do boss mechanics, you will not be happy. You need to learn, as I am, how to actually play the game, you know, avoid the mechanics and all that stuff. Other bosses, yeah, they can be one-shotted. By the way, new Belial also can be one-shotted if you have a strong enough build. So bosses, cool. Boss reward chest system is really good because now I can summon bosses for free. Yeah, get the boss power if I need just that. But if I have the materials, I can open the chest, and that's that. Now, because of those changes, we have some changes in actual activities. So first of all, the one thing that I didn't like that much is boss power upgrades. So to upgrade those boss powers, you need to collect this material at the bottom of the screen. I have 266 now, yeah? And after, I believe, level 15, it costs you 400 to go one level up. From the start, it's 25, then 50, then 100, and so on and so forth. So you will need to do a lot of the seasonal activities to unlock all the powers, if you want to unlock all of them. Not unlock, but I mean upgrade to the highest possible level. If you stick to one build, you need only 4 powers, so yeah, it's less. But the problem with seasonal activity... Oh, and we have it somewhere. Let me show you. The seasonal activity, it's the thing in itself. It has 0 interactions with another game mechanics. So for example, in season 7, when you do this new mini hell tides, witch zones, you actually do a lot of whisper caches, which help you again leveling, which gives you a huge amount of legendaries, and so on and so forth. Those activities is only to do the activity. You will get nothing from them except for the actual upgrades and unlocking the power if you haven't unlocked it yet. That's it. And because you need to do a lot of them, this might be the problem. Because after like 10 times, my bad, it's kinda boring. So you're doing this activity, it takes you, I don't know, 5 minutes plus, I believe it's around 10 minutes cooldown before you can actually start doing another one. So, oh, crap. So you actually need to wait if you want to chain do them, yeah? So you can't do it one and immediately go to another, as again we have in Season 7. In Season 7 you finished one area, you did all the whispers, no problem, go to another. Yeah, we always had 3 areas active. I hope Blizzard will change that a little bit. I did that. And see, periodically you need to again wait even during the activity. So they spawn a boss, it takes some time. After you kill one boss, it spawns... we didn't kill him. Yeah, no. And by the way, you don't get a lot of legendaries doing that. So now I had what, 2? You can check later. But it's definitely not enough to do that for the purpose, let's say, doing for legendaries, yeah, for equipment and something like that. And again, that's the problem. So you do that only to upgrade the powers, and then you will forget about it forever. You will never do it again in a season. When you got your powers up and running, why should you? Rewards are not enough if Blizzard will not change anything here. Killing 1, killing 2, where is the sun? Let's see. It's here. And it's a little bit strange activity, so you need to run around the map, not a lot, but you need to run. It is 2 mini bosses before you kill Mini Belial. Okay, I got it. Incinerate is super good. I understand that some people might not like the gameplay, like you kind of stay a lot in one place, but with Stork, with the teleport, It's actually... I would say it's really fast. Okay, Mini Belial is coming to us. And is dead. Good. So we collect those upgrade materials. We got some runes. Okay, that's good. But don't forget, it's Torment 4. And I have 200 something. Now it's 500 something. So I get 300 of those upgrade materials in one run. Which took me, what, 5 minutes, yeah? So if I want to upgrade at least 4 powers, I don't know, it will take me, what, 40, 50 runs? It's a lot. So the problem is, you waste quite a lot of time doing that, because you won't get anything else, anything good. Yes, you will receive some legendaries. Don't mind the uniques, it was from the previous version run. So yeah, so this is the seasonal activity. I hope they will change something a little bit. It's not that bad itself, but I would prefer a little bit better rewards, not only upgrade materials for the boss powers. Okay, because the overall difficulty of the game went up and bosses are so much harder, we have some changes in farming too, especially in farming Mythic uniques. Mythic uniques in Season 7 is super easy. Yeah, you do Kurast Undercity, so you kill few bosses, and that, by the way, will not change in this season, I believe, too. This is the best strategy. So you kill few bosses, the ones that you actually can kill. Those bosses will drop you Tribute of Titans, which you can use in Kurast Undercity. You will run the Undercity using this tribute, and at the end of the run, it will give you a lot of boss materials. So you chain do the same thing. So you run Undercity until you have those tributes, then you go and do bosses that you can kill fast. So maybe you should skip those bosses with unskippable mechanics, just to go as fast as possible, and try to get your Mythic uniques. Because another problem is runes. Rune drop here rates is quite rare. It's quite low, and if you preferred to purchase the runes needed to upgrade the actual Mythic unit, so for example, I need Harlequin Crest, I need three type of runes, Eom, Luck, and Ton, and 6 of each of them. And Eom, I believe, it's the... whatever, one of them will be always legendary one. So 6 legendary runes, it's super difficult. And by the way, don't mind the number of runes. Those runes comes from this nice dude here, so cheat dude that gives me whatever I want. Yeah, 300 paragons, all the materials, all the Mythic uniques. I didn't farm for that stuff, I got it for free. That's why I was able, to be in 1 hour dominating T4. Anywho, it will be either super difficult or super expensive to purchase runes for your Mythic uniques, so most likely we will need to farm them doing bosses. So yeah, that might be a little bit trickier than in previous seasons, because you will definitely not be able to do T4 boss runs super efficiently quite soon. Though, with Incinerate build, I was able, without any Mythic uniques. So in the first 2 days, we didn't have this nice dude that can give you whatever you want. So I did leveling test, and I got from 0 to Torment 3 in 10 hours. So it took me only 10 hours to go to Torment 3, which is kind of okay. So leveling, not that bad. Definitely not 17 hours if you will choose the efficient way to do stuff, meaning campaign, Vessel of Hatred campaign. You will be level 60 in no time, and then you can start doing torment activities, unlocking your boss powers, and so on and so forth. Boss powers are super good. I'm afraid that Blizzard might nerf this firepower. It's super strong. I believe it's the strongest one. I'm not sure that we have anything close here. I tried to do, for example, this, what it's called, Charge Bolts build. It's okay. It can do quite well in Torment 3, a little bit struggling in Torment 4, well, but it wasn't optimized at all. But the powers that support this build are definitely not as good as those supporting fire builds. So fire will be dominating in Season 8 if Blizzard will not nerf it. For seasonal goals, yeah, Diablo is a little bit behind the competition. So for all the blasters, you will finish like everything you want to finish in day 3, and will go play PoE or whatever you're playing. For us casual players, it's not that bad. So I think that for casual players, one nice goal might be trying to kill this new... what it is? Belial boss. I will not show you the Belial. Maybe you don't want spoilers and want to explore everything by yourself. But killing Belial on Torment 4, it's definitely something. He is really strong, and you really need to have a very strong build to do so. Belial is the strongest one. Belial is stronger than Duriel, even than Lilith, I would say. Fortunately, it can be one-shotted. So if you have a really strong build, you will be able to one-shot it. So for casuals, that might be a goal. Yeah, kill Belial on Torment 4. Because what will you do in the game? Beat? Okay. Beat 150 most likely will be unreachable because of the scaling now what we have. Yeah, much more difficult content. But we don't have leaderboards. What's the point of doing beats if I can't compare myself with someone? I can record a video and post it, and 1.5 people will watch it. Okay, cool. So I have zero motivation doing this content. So yeah, the biggest problem that Diablo still has is endgame content. In this season, yeah, we'll have something new, like few new bosses that you can run, you can do them. That's okay. But we definitely will need to have something more, and especially I would prefer having some type of leaderboards. At least that could hold me a little bit longer in the game. So this is kind of it. Leveling, not that bad. You will do that. Boss powers are incredible. New bosses and some of the boss mechanics are really good. You actually need to play the game to be able to play the game. And oh, it's Woody. Look guys, it's Woody here. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in Season 8. Goodbye.